So we are going back to Chennai now. Yeah. And I would like to talk a little about solo riding and riding in groups. And basically, I mean, we know what a solo riding is, what a group riding is, right? So for those who are young and do not know this, so basically solo riding is when you are riding all by yourself. You know, you are the only one who is riding, and you do not have a pillion or co-rider. So a solo riding is this, and a group riding is when you ride in a group, say 3 persons or 4 persons together. All right, now one cannot really say that I am a solo rider or I like to ride in groups unless and until you have tried any one of that, right? And you are completely satisfied with it. So solo riding has its advantages and disadvantages, and group riding has its own advantages and disadvantages. So what are solo riding's advantages is, let's do a simple comparison, then that itself will tell us advantages and disadvantages. So just open the visor a little for fresh air. So in solo riding, you know, you have completely time for yourself. You do not need to give time to anybody else, or you do not have to follow somebody's timeline. You can follow your own timeline. In a group, you will have to follow that particular group's timeline. That could mean that you are either late and making others late, or you are either fast and others are not able to cope up with your speed and timing, and you are not happy with that, right? So group riding is safer. Solo riding is not that safe. If you are riding in group, you can go like during the night hours also, and as you are in a group, if anything comes up, you can easily as a group solve that. But in a solo riding, you cannot solve that. You have to be careful not to do anything unnecessarily stupid, and you will have to do all things by yourself unless and until you find a help, right? Yes. Then in group riding, you will have people around you to motivate you. Suppose you are down or you are tired, they may or may not actually, but let's say they can say that, okay, come drink this. If you are suddenly not feeling well, they will take care of you. But if you are a solo rider, you have to carry things all yourself, whatever you need, all that, and then you have to see that you are doing well, right? So solo riding advantage will be that basically it is like you will have more time to spend at a place, or you don't want to spend more time at a place, you can quickly go to the next one. In solo riding, you will have to take your own photos, you will have to take your own videos. In group, somebody can do that for you if you want. And in group riding, you can share a room with someone. That is okay in terms of like you can share the cost of the room, but sometimes if you are not very adjustable and you like to use your own bathroom and toilet and things like that, you may find it difficult to adjust in such scenarios. In solo, you will have to take your own decision as to which hotel you want to stay in, and the cost you have to pay accordingly. These are the basic things. Group riding is better if you travel with your friends. Group riding, in my point of view, is not that great if you're traveling with somebody just as part of the group, because it takes time to understand, it takes time to adjust, it takes time for everything, and within that time frame the group ride will end. So a solo rider is the one who actually likes to maintain his own timeline, who probably might take a little longer time, or a relaxed way he will do things, because he doesn't want to do everything in a hurry. Solo rider maybe is a little slower when it comes to the riding pace, but maybe is bit careful. Group riders usually travel at higher speeds, and if you are not able to maintain that speed, or if you try to maintain that speed and if you are not very good in riding, you may be in danger. So these are the things. Yeah, if you don't have friends who will want to ride with you, because riding is not a joke, it is a heavy effort. Your body has to adjust, your brain has to adjust, your mind. Then you need to have all sort of things with you, right? So yeah, it's not an easy thing to do. So these are the things about solo riding and group riding. If you have friends who want to ride with you, what are these things? Speed breakers. So see which one you are comfortable in, and don't go in groups that you are not aware of. Sometimes you will feel lonely, sometimes you will feel rejected, because everybody may not be having same emotional bonding and same emotional attachment with everyone. Yeah, just when I think that the road is better, that's the end of the good road. So I should stop thinking. There were so many speed breakers, my paining lightly. Another bad road here. Both my bikes They are wonderful bikes. Pulsar N250, and they are jack of all trades. Wonderful, wonderful bikes. I am happy that I have them. This is what scares me. Suddenly, if there is a pothole, gone, finished. It feels like the people in the city have gone out, or there is some sort of a very less population here. I mean, in Chennai it is heavy population, here not. Tarmac. So guys, we are on the highway now. Well, let me give you the plan for the next two rides. One of the ride is going to be Tiruvannamalai and Paravadamalai hill, and another one is going to be to Karnataka, to Rocky Bhai's area, and Chota Ladakh, and beautiful Shiva temple on a beautiful hilltop. So this is the plan for the next rides, guys, and the plan looks amazing. We will do that in the next days and weeks. 2 hours to Chennai, to my home. Let's go. I know what the interceptor says. It says thank you for such roads. Railway track on the left side. We haven't yet done 2000 on the interceptor. By next ride I think we will be 2000 kilometers. Today, by end of the day, I think we will be somewhere around 1800 plus kilometers. Yeah. So just back there was the Andhra Pradesh border checkpost. We crossed it. There was a policeman, only one guy who was sitting there, and he tried to look at me if I have anything like a modified silencer, something like that maybe. There is a cafe here, but I think 2 hours is not that much of a time. I can easily go back home and eat at home directly, right? Having a 650cc motorcycle and having a lot of power motorcycle doesn't mean that I have to cruise at a very high speed always. Only when it is required, maybe like overtaking, something like that, I can do that. But I need to be at a speed in which I think I am confident enough to control the situations, not like stupidly always going at 140, and even though I cannot maintain or control that speed later when it comes to braking and all. So, but I know people on the internet, people on YouTube would like to see some crazy thing going on like this, cruising at high speed, something like that. But I personally think this is the correct way, cruising at a speed where we are confident enough, and that is the best way for all. Let's utilize these roads, because maybe afterwards there is no road like this, right? Until now I have never been to 6000 rpm. Only for one time, short duration, I think I went to that, because it is getting scarier after 120, because it's too much of wind, and Indian roads cannot be trusted. So maybe here. RPM is a lot in 6th gear. This is good, 100, 110. Suddenly people are popping up out of these bushes. This is the road transport office, if I am not wrong. It is allowed from here. I mean, there was no special way for motorcycles. Everything was car or something else. There are so many shops. They are reworking the bridge, man, and half of the bridge is in use. Just imagine these shock absorbers are working continuously, up and down and up and down like that. Water. bridge bump. Corruption is the main cause of a country not able to develop properly. Nothing else. 1 hour 27 minutes more. Kanyakumari 7:35. Oh my god. What are these roads, man? Totally damaging everything. Shit. Only the common man pays for this, right? With bad roads, only normal people travel every day. India has so much of money from everything, but for development there is very less. The roads are very punishing. They are like, take it more. Here, go with this pump. Take this mother pothole. Like that. Inga vainkoda, innu vainko bumps. Inga innu आगे हिंदी में बोलना है तो रोड्स बोल रहे ले बेटा ले और गड्ढा ले, ये ले और ले, फट रही है, दर्द हो रहा है। और भाई साहब बहुत खतरनाक रोड है यार। अभी ठीक हो गया है। और एक 5 से 10 मिनट का एक ट्रैफिक जैम था सर्विस रोड पे, क्योंकि वो हाईवे बना नहीं है अभी, तो पूरा पसीना हो गए। So just 5 to 10 minutes of traffic jam and I started sweating everywhere. Even at places you think you cannot imagine. Don't know what road we are on. I also need a break to drink some water. Look, now this guy is going, that guy is going slowly. So unless I come closer, I do not know how the situation is, how much gap is available. Somebody is going. It is time for a break coming in 3, 2, 1 and break, guys. Let's break for some time. Yeah, I will just drink some water and then go back. TVK parties, cars. I mean, I don't know if Vijay will not be there in this, but could be that his close associates are, you know, you can see the flag, party flag, and then these police sort of lighting. All right, break time. Let's relax. Yeah, if you guys saw that TVK party, not Vijay himself but somebody else, like his party members and all, were traveling in the cars, different cars actually, right? This is what I'm talking, like, why is there a party flag? Are they They only want to show that they belong to some parties and that be careful, something like that, right? Anyway. So we are going back home, guys, now, and traffic is kind of building up, and it is getting a little pathetic. So let me cross through the traffic and then we will see. A lot of traffic signals are here, taking hell lot of time at each signal. But I think we will join the outer ring road, hopefully. That should be a relief. So we are at Pural. Here is the famous Pural jail, and I am taking a very nice turn. This is kind of a tricky turn because it is a big turn, right? And I hope that I have joined the outer ring road now. So let's see. Yeah. Yes, I think so. So let's enjoy. All that suffering we had in the traffic jam, bad roads, will be vanished now. Look at these propellers, blades. $100 more than 100 meters, right? So after going home I will rest nicely, eat first and relax. All the editing and things like that I will begin tomorrow or so. A lot of data is there to edit, you know, and to make it into a very nice and beautiful vlog, beautiful video. Let's do that. Keep your support, and thanks for all those who have subscribed. Sincerely thanking you all, and requesting others who haven't yet subscribed to subscribe to the channel, guys. All right. What the fuck? Why does he? Motherfucker. There was no need for him to brake. He is braking. Crazy bitch. Because of him I have to brake, and then behind me somebody else has to brake. Also, let's be careful from all those riders who are not wearing proper gear. You know, they are riding R15 and all. They are going crazy these days. Much of a hit this bump gives. Mother tucker. Okay, this is that flyover which we came seen this morning. We took this flyover. How many years it might have taken for this one? Now it is all about who is quicker in the traffic and things like that. So let me know, guys, if you want to tell me something. What a pathetic bridge. These guys have no idea about how to merge properly. They are doing one patch, and the other road is actually 2-3 centimeters lower, and creating a very big mess. Up ahead looks like a traffic situation. Let's go and see what it is. And next time I come again, I will say goodbye. The beautiful road here with greenery on both sides. That merging was better, smooth. Yeah, so 16 kilometers more and 24 minutes to destination. So I think we should wrap it now. Thank you everyone for joining in, and thank you for your love and support. Yeah, if you haven't yet subscribed, do subscribe. Click on the bell icon. You will get all the notifications when I upload a video or a short. And don't forget to share it and like it, right? Share it with your friends and family, and you like it, and ask them also to like it. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Love you. All the best. Bye bye. It's your 10-year vlog signing off.